Hello everybody, thank you so very much for joining me. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie, and we are live once again with Massively Overpowered's OPTV, and this is Myst Legacy. So why this game? Like I've said before, Sundays just seem to be like my sure why not Sunday. It's just gotta pluck something out of the ether and see what's going on. And this one crossed my notice because it very recently released out of early access. This is a tabletop styled MMORPG. Hey, hold on a second, let me stop what I'm saying right there with a tier 1 subscription from my best friend Britannia. 8 months of subscription, a 6-month streak. Thank you so incredibly much for all of that support. Darn, forgot to unsub. Yeah, you know what? You pretty much just spoke the voice of everybody who is subscribed to Amazon Prime and forget about it. It's funny because I'm the same way. Anyway. I was thinking this was Myst Legacy, M-Y-S-T. This is a totally new MMOR, one based on a prior game. This, as far as I'm aware, is completely original. So, this is very much styled after like a tabletop RPG, as I understand it. It's been in early access for, I think, a couple of years. Comes from a small studio, and, yeah, it's a free-to-play game. It was free-to-play during its early access period. It is free-to-play now. I said earlier this week or last week, it released out of early access, so this is completely full-release launch version. Went over 200 hours into this during early access, but I haven't played since early April. Curious to see what's changed. Wow, sophisticated. Okay. Dang, alright, so you probably know, you absolutely know way more than I do. To that point, I'm gonna bring up something. This is gonna be, as I understand it, or as I'm led to believe, this game is crunchy. There is a lot going on in terms of its systems and mechanics, as I'm understand. So, an hour-plus stream is only just going to scratch that surface, and maybe just barely. So, by no means is any of what I'm going to do meant to be like a final verdict on this game, and none of my streams really ever are anyway. I'd have to play this game multiple streams over to even come up with a first impressions piece, let alone like just a first dive in. I'm just here to sort of sate curiosity, expand the coverage of Massively Overpowered, and just, again, sure, why not? So, that's what's up. Alright, so there are two, so we got standard 6 days and 349 days. I'll try the 6-day old one, sure. LC2 with the Prime subscription and 9 months of subscription time. Thank you so incredibly much for that support, my friend.
You had a rather happy childhood, and like most young people of your age, you explored the ruins on which your city was built.
I love this voice acting. That sounds very much in-house. Like, hey, Carl, can you do some voiceover for us? Yeah, sure.
After trying to follow in your parents' footsteps, you have decided to enroll in the Mistwalker Academy.
Okay.
During your training, you learned how to use an enchanted orb to sculpt mist and build your domain.
Oh.
The teachers also taught you how to survive in the magical fog.
Interesting, okay.
The day after your graduation night, you woke up with a severe headache, which you first attributed to your party activities the night.
Party activities, wink, wink.
You changed your mind when you saw your orb surrounded by an intense, luminous aura.
Uh-oh.
You approached your sphere. Then you lost consciousness.
Well, that's what happens when you ponder the orb too hard. I mean, obviously. Okay, so, character creation. Not gonna spend too much time on here. I really kind of dig on the art style. You know what this reminds me very much of? Just at first blush, it reminds me quite a bit of, like, wizardry. You know what I mean? Like, that same sort of, kind of very basic, bare bones, brass tacks RPG sort of thing. Oh, and I like that hairstyle. That's cool. That's a very cool hairstyle. Do we have a pink hairstyle? That's the important question we must always ask ourselves. Because ever since I've been back in streaming, I always seem to run with the pink hair characters whenever I make a new character, so let's see. Don't really see anything like hot pink. There was like that purple. That's pretty close. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's give her a little bit of a tan. Oh, this is like kind of like individual like RGB values, huh? Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and do that. Sure. All right. Okay. During your unconsciousness... During your unconsciousness, you dreamed of a world. And lands. Arid lands of the south. Arid. That's the word, not and. That's an R and an I. It's not an N with a fancy little hat on top of it. Mountains piercing the clouds. This is a very stylish opening, I have to say. And lands covered by snow. Just imagine there are snow. There's grass here, but it's okay. There's snow right there. See? Snowlands. Was it really a dream? Hey, LC2 ripping that shield raise. Yes. Okay. Oh, hi there. Click the left mouse button on the map to the place you want to go, or hold down the right mouse button, or use the WASD keys to move in that direction. Alright. Trying to spend channel points is hard. Okay. Oh, how interesting, huh? Okay. The hills of this part of the world seem much more alive. That is a talking puppy. Sorry. The hills of this part of the world must seem much more alive than those of Elsong. Even the gray of the rocky outcrops has a unique sheen. The winds also seem warmer and more intense than those you felt under the protective dome of the village. The shock of your arrival in this new place is passing. However, you feel drained of energy, like you've been robbed of part of your very being. You notice, with horror, that your mist lantern is no longer with you. Desperately searching in all directions, your eyes are drawn towards a Varger cub, carefree and vigorous, playing with a lantern in the grass. You have no idea what will happen if it breaks the glass surrounding the orb, but you don't intend to find out. What will you do? Wrestle with the cub? Scare it? Or bring the cub's attention to another object? Yeah. Must have been a dream because there is no snow. Without care or concern for your presence, the wolf cub nibbles upon your lantern as if it were a particularly tasty bone. Alright. Let's see if I can draw its attention. Up. Animals are often attracted to objects that glow or make noise. You take the bells that a friend had slipped to your clothes during last night's ceremony and throw them onto the ground. The cub's attention is immediately drawn to the noise of the trinkets. You take the opportunity to grab your lantern, then back away. Following your initial relief at having retrieved your mist lantern, you now notice it has been cracked. You will be unlikely to use the fog orb inside right now. To make matters worse, the portal that you apparently travel through appears to be out of order. You will have to find a solution. For reasons that are difficult to understand, the mystical link between you and the orb is compelling you towards a specific nearby point. Somehow, like an inner guide is beckoning you, you feel you know where you need to go. I mean, yeah, tutorial, baby. This great hill has seemingly been carved into a throne fit for a huge being. A small natural cave is nestled between the legs of the great chair. Upon arrival, you notice a mysterious figure nearby, cloaked in the shadows of a throne-shaped hill. He appears to be watching you. Probably be wise to step forward and introduce yourself before he becomes hostile. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. The figure concealed in the shadows turns toward you. You see a wizened man of great age. His wrinkled face tells the story of a life well lived. He greets you with a smile. Hi. Yes, I'd recognize that disoriented air anywhere. You're neither from Kotorumbe nor this country, are you? Not feel my child. I was a mistwalker too. Where am I? Ah, yes, of course. Guess you haven't heard much from here, but those walkers usually do not return home unless they are being held incommunicado. Everything should change in the next few years, I suppose, since there seems to have been a phenomenon that has disturbed a great deal of the mist orbs. My apologies, I've strayed from your question. It is a habit of old age. You are in the sovereignty of Cortombe, in the province of Ordal. I will not go into details, since some answers are best discovered by oneself. Though I would warn you that the people here do not have the same accent or the same customs as those of Valsong. I don't really understand. Ha! Forgive yourself, young one. It's normal to be confused at this stage. You have a great journey of discovery ahead of you. For now, just know that you have unwittingly crossed the mists to separate Valsong from the rest of the world. You will notice that the people here have evolved differently to the Vasongwa. I have no doubt that you would learn this for yourself. If you enjoy a problem-free life, it is probably best not to mention your origins. That's fair. I have a problem with my lantern. I can help you fix it, but you'll have to bring me some glass. I believe that if you go to the forest near here, you'll be able to find vials abandoned by adventurers passing by. I know, such waste is incomprehensible for a Vasongwa, but it must be understood that here, the resources are much more numerous, and the territory more vast. Understood. Alright. I definitely am, like, steeped in the D&D-ness of this whole thing. Unheroic trash. I love that. You'll find some in the woods near your current location. Got it. Alright. Let's, press on. Now let's see what's going on here. Simple temporary camp has been set up on the side of the cliff. Campfire crackles and pops as its flames flicker in the breeze. A motorcycle roars to life nearby. Darn adventurers always littering, right? Seriously. Do not hide, I only bite if asked. That's fair. Rabbit cooks quietly on a fire installed near a small leather tent. Woman of undetermined age plays the zither while waiting for the meal to be ready. Well, just as you are, you must be on your way to a ball. No self-respecting adventurer would dare to explore a forest without being well prepared. There are no such dense forests where I come from. Oh, I guess there is no rain, sun, wind, or bandits either. Oh, alright, first blush, the writing in this game is fantastic. Because frankly, unless you plan a little among the grades of grass, you seem very ill-prepared for anything. Can you help me instead of making fun? Sure, but it's much less entertaining. Oh, I like this woman already. Okay, if you want the right gear, I believe there's a camp of a missing adventurer near here, where you could find clothes, weapons, or other tools to use. Go ahead and I will give you one of my quarterstaves to reward your efforts. Thank you, I'm leaving. The Barefoot Explorer. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that seems like a reasonable course of action, right? To get some gear before I dive into a strange forest, so I think I'll do that first. Small backpack full of clothes lies on the ground near an old cauldron. Traces of human and animal activity delivered to the ground. Ah, yes. Search the camp. Yeah, this definitely is a game that rewards people who, like, stop and read everything. So, like, blitzing through all the quest text is probably not going to avail you. It very, very, very much relies on you taking it... It has a speed limit, in other words. You take it on the pace that you want it to take. Or it wants you to take, rather. Alright, I have shoes. I should equip the shoes. I would like to equip the shoes. Oh. Pair of shoes have been put in your backpack as a reward. Equip them on your character to gain a force skill bonus. There we go. Okay, a blanket is just a usable item. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and back to our little spice person here. And show them, hey, look, I got shoes. It was with rare pleasure that she was surprised by your success. As promised, she gave you a staff to help you on your future adventures. You thanked her gracefully and continued on your way. Now is the time to search the forest for the glass Leonidas asked for. Okay, you're entertaining, but I have an adventure to complete. If you need a rest, feel free to use my camp. But don't touch my mattress. Yeah, that's fair. Fair. Ah, and there it is, a quarterstaff. Blunt weapon. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's move on. What is this shit? What? I need a tool with 2 in lumberjacking. Okay. There's something glittery on the ground here. Alright, that's a glass fragment. Okay, got it. Somewhere in Little Supon Forest. As Leonidas told you, explorers left files behind. All you have to do is find enough of them to allow him to repair your lantern. There we go, okay. So yeah, this is just... It's literally like a TT, like a virtual tabletop. Like, you just... You're moving an icon, and there's other people's icons there. That's cool, alright. Okay, I found the glass fragments. Let's keep on looking. You have traversed the forest for some time in search of vials. However, you cannot find enough to repair the lantern. You notice that adventurer Zorca has returned to her camp. Maybe she can help you. You know what? That's fair. Let's try it. Hey, how you doing? I need your help again. Ha! Survived your big, dangerous trip to the forest. Very funny. Looking for shards of glass. Such a grand quest! I understand. I'm glad someone is picking up all this debris that so-called adventurers leave everywhere. Explaining you need glass to repair something. Oh, I see. Not just a selfless deed, then. I take it that means you're with the old fool who stays endless hours at the throne of the troll waiting for God knows what. Well, I like you anyway, and I have a proposal that might interest you. I'm listening. This area is called the Troll Plateau. Imagine you know why? No, there are no trolls under the bridge. Besides, the bridge is broken. Someone had to help poor Ulrich with that, but that's another story. As I was saying, the place is called that because there once was a troll king living here. The king was defeated by an ancient hero of Corton, but the cave where he has lived has survived the tests of time. I know many adventurers visit this cave to find ancient artifacts. Would you like to visit it with me? Wouldn't be such a bad first date, would it? I would be honored. Power and numbers. Zorca and the Lost Mask. When does the killing start? Presumably very soon. I assume when we get to this little cave entrance, actually. Don't forget your weapon before going any further. You should equip the staff you received in case... Yep. Yeah, I'm good. Here we go. Time for dungeon. Trollgabeth. Oh, and even the dungeons have their own individual maps. Dude, that's great. Go ahead and pick up this glass shard. Go. Oh, that was easy. Do you need more? Or are we done? Oh, is she gonna banter with me as I go along? Oh, that looks like a monster token. So presumably, yep, small spider fight. 2 small spiders. Okay. I mean, I literally have no other choices. Whack. Check out this dance. Oh my. Alright. Wow. Jeez. It's a good thing I decided to come along with her, because doing this by myself? Yikes. Alright. I gotta admit, like, again, this literally feels like I'm playing, like, somebody's tabletop RPG. Lake is a little shallower here. A few rocks protrude above the surface. Why do you need glass so much? It's for my collection. Yeah, keep your secrets to yourself then. What do we do now? I think I can cross. Really? Okay, let me know if you need me. I'll be sitting back and watching the show. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think I'll climb to circumvent the fall? I don't know that either of these skills are particularly strong one way or the other. Eh? You made it through. Coming back should be easier. Awesome. You're trapped in the rocky output. Well, I need to get this glass thing here. There we go. Whoop. And there we go. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, what do we got here? We need a plan. It's surely not alone. What do you mean? I know this kind of monster. This isn't normal. The owner of the chest has tied it here as some sort of monstrous guard dog, knowing that if it's attacked, it would let out a cry of distress. If it does, hundreds of its kin could come down to aid. We could swim? Well, if you're looking to alert every other snake in the cave, prefer not to become snake chow. Why don't you let me decide what to do? You have much more experience than you, after all. I don't know, let's put your roguish looks to good use. Why did the creature fall in love with you? She winks at you. Seriously, the water snake will stay quiet if it believes a potential mate is around. Not wanting to look weak, it'll play the strong and silent type. Their vision outside the water is poor. That means we only need to sort out the smell. Really? Serious? What's your sense of adventure? We need eggshells from a water snake nest. With this, we'll be able to imitate the creature's scent. A sage at coral fights informed me that water snakes nest on ledges overlooking waterfalls. Look up there, that's where we need to go. Follow me, gorgeous. I've got a bad feeling about this. The smell of victory. Immediately in love with Zorca. She is wonderful. Also, it looks like there's no random encounters. It all is kind of like predetermined. So, you know, that's fine. Whack. Oh. I mean, whack. Hey, look at me doing damage. I'm helping. I'm helping. Not really. Okay, let me get this glass piece here. Yep. Oh, that was a rock. There we go. Wait, hang on a second. I need mining, right. Okay. Tiny spiders! Wowzers. Bang. Alright. I mean, she's level 35. Is that my level 12? Alright, well that would explain why I'm getting absolutely just... Why these monsters are getting absolutely mollywopped. Okay. The ledge looks narrow here. The view of the falls and the lake below is magnificent. Looking closely, you can see hundreds of ominous black shapes swimming through the waters. Guess you never received combat training? Let's say more theory than practice. So cute. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe. Now, take your staff. Oh, no, take your staff. I'm going to demonstrate an old trick of the trade. On guard. The jump strike trick. Strategy? Sure. Oh, you progress from theory to practice very quickly. I'm impressed. This technique will be very useful if you pursue a life of adventures. After all of your precious glass fragments have been found, of course. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Also, thank you for the training. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Oh, I have to fight the hyena. Like, why can't I move? So this takes 15 stamina? Doesn't look like position has any bearing on attack strength or their defense, so... Oh wow, from 1 damage to 3. Hot diggity dang. Oh, the hyenas are a little stiffer. I have to wait for that to finish cooldown. Hey, nice. Good stuff. Okay, what do we got here? Is that anything I could interact with? No, I guess not. It's fine. Alright. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be fun! Zorca tries to regain her seriousness. Everything we need. Let's get back to the monster to get ready. Alright. Seems reasonable. Let's go. Check it out. Again, super digging the VTT sort of stylish that it's got going on. That's very, very cool. Alright. Get back here. Use the eggshells. Sometimes when you choose between skills, it changes the outcome, but usually it's just choosing which skill you want to get XP in. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. With malicious pleasure, Zorca helps to coat you with the revolting smell of water snakes. Thought she would do the same, but instead, she smiles and draws her weapons. Oh no. You look magnificent. You smell magnificently terrible. So here's my plan. I'll attack the creature while you concentrate on smelling as awful as possible so that it doesn't attract the other snakes. No one is going to believe this tale when I recount it at the tavern. Ugh. Thanks. Alright, so I have been empowered with stank. Oh wow, this thing is a This thing is very much a health sponge. But dang. Alright, never mind. I stand very much corrected. Oops. Probably should use my other skill. It's fine. Oof. Yay! We did it! We did it! And they even had like an initiative count on the top, I just noticed. It had like initiative round numbers. Or combat round numbers, I should say. Can you imagine if there had been 100 like that? Zorca looks nervously towards the lake for a few moments. Plan worked, the others won't come. Everyone, to the chest. Let's go. Get it. I got a bunch of stuff. The mask. Keep it on you until we know if it's cursed. I mean, I had to be able to fight without being encumbered. You will give it back to me later at my camp. Yeah, alright, sure. That's fair. Oh, it's got a whole list of players here, too? Neat. Oh, so you can actually just sort of, like, blind group up with them, too. That's nice. I like that. Alright. Is there anything else of interest in here? I don't believe there is. But you know you gotta explore, right? We have to. Oh, it's just one hyena? Yeah, we can take that. Slice. Ow. Oh. And there we go. Yay. I mean, I'm also getting components, which seems like it's important. Oh, is that a... Oh. Ah. You have found a lost chest. Yay. See? I'm rewarded. I have greaves? Okay, hang on a second. What do we got? Oh, yeah. I definitely want to... It feels like I should equip that. And that. Hey, nice. That's a quest item. A whole bunch of coins. Common components. And the glass fragments. Alright, cool. Okay, I assume that I have pretty much gotten everything I care to get in here, so let's venture on out. Oh good, WASD does indeed work. Okay, perfect. Whoop. Here we are. Feeling better? Yes, place is bigger than I thought. I don't like enclosed places. Do we have everything? Before we leave, we should check that we've recovered all the loot from the cave. We don't want another monster settling in while we're not looking. How does you like? Yeah, we're good. You have everything. Zorca believes it's time to escape the cave. Return to our camp. Then let's go. We've trolled Gabeth. And back to the camp we go. Share the loot. What a thrilling adventure. Apologize for the smell, but I really needed somebody to be the bait. Rest assured that I had everything planned out. I bought a very powerful soap from the druid Maratatinus, wow, so you can remove the smell of water snakes. Oh, I'd love to help you wash, really, but I promise to return this mask as soon as possible. I need to leave for Larson right now. Good luck on all your future adventures. You watch Zorca leave and begin to wash off the lingering stench. Alright, we did it. There we go. Back to our old benefactor friend here. You give the glass to Leonidas, then he disappears behind the throne while mumbling something about how you should wait there for a few minutes. A few minutes pass, and then many more. Just when you prepare to go looking for Leonidas, he returns, carrying your precious lantern in hand. This should do the trick. Soon, though, you will have to consider making a better lantern for your orb. Can I reactivate the portal I came in through? Yes, now that your lantern has been repaired, you can. You're welcome. That said, unless standard training has been greatly improved since my day, then you probably haven't learned how to unlock a portal. Return to your arrival point, and I shall explain how to activate it. Excellent, let's go. Alright. Leonidas... Okay. To activate the portal, you need to perform a task that requires a certain score with the Mist skill. You must equip the lantern that is located in your backpack. This will improve your Mist skill scores so you can perform the action. Equipped gear grants skills bones to help your character travel, perform actions around the world. That makes sense. There it is. Alright. So I have my mist lantern equipped. Okay, back to what I was reading here. Leonidas greets you as you arrive. He's placed a few mist-filled marbles near the arch and beckons you nearer. Thereafter, he explains to you that you must crush the marbles to unleash their magic. Doing so will open a portal, grant you access. Leonidas opens your lantern and grabs the mist orb inside. A blue cloud surrounds his clenched hand, and a magical wave echoes through you. After closing the lantern, he indicates with a knowing smile that he has added a magical energy to the orb. He stretches the lamp toward the portal, and you watch on in amazement as mist floods out of the arch surrounding the stone structure. With the portal now activated, Leonidas confirms you can now cross through it and take possession of your new domain. He says goodbye to you before you step through the arch, then he heads for the throne of the troll. Finally, there you are. We had an appointment earlier. I'd forgotten. Never mind. No need to apologize. We must speak at the post of steward. Did you say I was gone for just an hour? About an hour, maybe less. Door of your mansion was still open and the chimney fire still well stoked. Alright. So, steward? That's right. It is tradition, after all. Every walker must have a steward, and every steward a walker. We stewards are rigorously trained in specialized schools. We keep the records of each domain and ensure that the work progresses as it should. I finish my studies with distinction. In addition to operations, I am a fine blacksmith, woodworker, sewer, and cabinet maker. Wow, that's quite a lot of hats you wear, lady. I'll be happy to assist you in your early works, though I imagine later you will want to hire specialized craftsmen whose skills exceed my own. When that happens, I shall return to my own specialty. Organization. Your salary? I see you like to watch your coin. Fear not. Valsong's board covers my salary for the early years of my employment. Your only responsibilities are to provide me with a room in your mansion and a place to work. So I was just gone for an hour. About an hour, maybe less. Oh yeah. But I've been gone for at least a day. Gone? Gone where? Maybe you had been too many hours at graduation yesterday. Susanna lays eyes on your lantern and becomes as pale as the mist. He told me about this orb color. He arranged for me to be your steward. Susanna takes deep breaths and waits for your action. Let me tell you about what happened. Seems clear that Susanna is aware of the world out of the mists. On your side, you have no idea how the authorities of Asong would react if they knew what happened to you. You need to find a way to convince the new steward to help you. Alright. After a moment of reflection, Susanna seems to regain her composure. She smiles at you warmly. The two of us seem to have just become partners in adventure. Not sure if my grandfather is really behind this, but it doesn't matter anymore. There's an ancestral clause in the steward's code which states that we must inform the council of any teleportation to the outside world. That was never taken seriously by the students, but I knew, because of my grandfather, that it is probably the mission they deemed most important. Shall we work in secret? For the moment, yes. Recommend discretion, though I know well that secrecy cannot last forever. If we succeed in exploiting the world without mists, we can convince the council that your power is beneficial to the cause of the Mother City. That's what I believe, anyway. My power? Your ability to traverse the mists. As far as I know, nobody from Valsong will be able to follow you through them. Although one day when I was young, my grandfather Leonidas came to my parents' house with a woman who claimed to be from a mist-free world. He wanted her to meet the council. Perhaps that means she can bring people in through the portal? What are we doing now? Up. Just kind of screwing through. Let's talk about the domain. At the end of your training, Valsong constructed a small mansion and a mist house for you. They expect you to develop your lands and strengthen this mist house. It is a responsibility of the walker to successfully repel the mist. That should give our people enough living space that they no longer feel imprisoned by its vapors. Personally, I've never been felt trapped by the mists. They have, in fact, always given me a certain comfort. But we each have our own unique quirks and tastes, right? Mist House has two vital uses. It repels the mist and allows you to teleport yourself to other portals that you know. Only the council know how to build portals. It's a very well kept secret, as I'm sure you can imagine. Still, your training should be sufficient to keep it maintained. It's not fit for a master craftsman, but it will get the job done and allow you to create the first handicrafts you'll need. It's outside, though, so I hope you don't mind the cold. Your mansion is your headquarters. It's really quite lovely inside. This is where we'll work together to organize the labors of the land. All right. Okay, I guess we're done talking then. Enter your domain. All right. So I got all the little backstory details, and here I am. Domain is your place of residence in the Mistworld. In this place, you'll be able to manage your items, construct buildings, create items with crafting, trade and interact with other players, and use portals to go back to adventure. So a whole heckin' personal realm to myself. During your adventure, you'll discover many other portals. Portals are an access point to go back and forth in the world into the domain. Right now, you must go back in the world to continue your adventure. Click the Portals button in the menu and select the Troll Portal. Alright. You know, your domain is massivelyop.com. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. Can I craft any of these, I wonder? No. I need metal, apparently. Alright. So, can't do that. So I assume... Yep, nope, I don't have any crafting. So yeah, it just... Alright, so pretty much very guided right now. I have to go to the portals button. And go back to the troll bridge. There we go, the troll portal. Alright. Besides portals, you can use your lantern to go back to your domain anytime. It is useful if you ever get trapped somewhere. It can happen if you rely on your equipment to travel and you're in a difficult region. However, if you do, your newly acquired items will be dropped on the floor as a loot. As a loot for you and gathered back at a later time. Wow, hold on a second. Let me try that again. Wow. However, if you do, your newly acquired items will be dropped on the floor as a loot for you to gather back at a later time. Okay, now that makes sense. Alright, that was a bit of a weird sentence. Loot stays in the ground for 24 hours before it vanishes. To secure your newly acquired items during your adventure, you need to successfully come back to your domain through a portal. That makes sense. My humor is tainted for far too many years for working for a registrar. Yeah, that's understandable. Hey there. Well, greetings to you, Walker friend. Should I do now? I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have, though if you are the type of headstrong person who prefers actions over words, then I have a mission would be well suited to you. Be a question of delivering a parcel to my good friend Melena in Rati, in Kotormborg. I know, it's an easy job, but I will give you a great excuse to go to the delightful main village of the Sanguinary. I'll take care of it. Sure. Oh, that's a bit of a walk. Alright, off to Kotormborg we go. Whee! Oh, hello. Wait, are you arriving from the plateau? That's odd. No one has been able to travel this way on the bridge for weeks. It's true, the old bridge looks like it's barely staying upright. Well, in my opinion, the Baroness has more pressing things to do than take care of this old bridge. People need to cross it desperately enough. They should have learned to swim or build a raft. Still, Sir Terrell Van Nant insists that it be maintained to allow his troops to make observation missions. Seeing as he may well be the new lord soon, it's probably wise to listen to him. Can you help? Think so. Well, actually, do you know how to fell a tree? There is spun wood in the forest southwest of here. If you provide me enough of that, we can solidify the structure and you can pass. Let you keep the tool as a token of my thanks. Sounds like a plan. So I assume I need to equip the tool? Or not? So I guess maybe since it's simply in my possession, I can just do the thing? Yes. Alright. Look at me lumberjacking. Okay. Oh, that's the one I just hacked away at, eh? Alright, now I got enough soup on here, so let's go ahead and head back. Hello? Oh, I was lost there. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. Well, Rick, thank you for your help and informed you that he also manages another site located nearby. Hinted that he may well need your help there as well. Alright, that's fair. Off we go. Whee! Oh, I need 12 and mountain? Oh, interesting. So, like, skills actually block you off from... Huh. Wait a minute. Can I join in this fight? Oh, no, it's just a random rabbit that arrived. Die, bunny! Ow! Bunny! Stop it! Every harvesting node has a timer before you can harvest again. Got it. Low level ones are about 30 minutes. Super rare high level ones can be up to 3 days. Wow. Dang. That's a lot of time. Need a tool with 2 and hunting to gather here. Oh, that's a gathering node. Okay. Time to fight more bunny. That rabbit's a killer! Ow. But I am more of a killer. Wahaha. Oh, I can... Oh. Okay, so I have some wild jot. Alright. I mean, it seems like it's important to do. Anyway. By day, half a dozen workers are busy building a small tower. There you are. Still need my services? Of course. Look like a person willing to do anything to make money. Sorry, that came out wrong. I mean, you seem like you're ready to work hard for a living. I'll start by giving you a little job so that you can find out if you like working for us, and then I'll have a better idea of your qualities. Go on. Make gloves. Give the gloves to Milena and she rewarded you. After these repairs, you're confident you could sew your own work gloves. Neat. Proven to create quite a depth of the gloves. You should now be able to create new ones in your domain. Hello, are you new to the site? Hi, how are you? Oh, here's Milena. She manages our inventories, buys wood, and prepares special orders. Since she's always very busy, she will undoubtedly have work for you. That is a heavy-looking cauldron. Are you okay, miss? Do you have a present for me? Are my services still required? Still here so you'll be able to supply the tower with jot rope as quickly as possible. You understand, I'm sure there is a lot of utility for ropes on the construction site. We're already running low on materials. You walk the plane and bring us some jot? Got it. Oh, hey, by the way, I have some jot. Here you go. Oh, another quest for Homer. Do you have a present? What a beautiful bow. I bet that my next task will have something to do with it. Gotcha. Fell right into my trap. I knew I had some good bait. We need hair leather to use as wrappings. There are small Leporidae near here. Go hunt some for us. Ready for the hunt. But first, speaking of hunting Leporidae, slice up the bunny. Well, I say slice up the bunny. I'm using a staff, but, you know. Level 2! Wow, that took a while. Oh, there's the hunting... Okay, so that is the hunting tool, then. So I can just busy myself shooting rabbits. Okay. Got it. So a bow in this case, or at least that bow, isn't a ranged weapon. It's a hunting... It's a gathering tool. How neat. I just realized that the monsters have a level number underneath them. Here you go, I have some hair leather. Up. There you are. You have another job? Team will be leaving Crown Hill shortly up to pick up Brenzos. They'll need your help to prepare the shipment. Count on me. Alright. So let's see. What are my talents? Oh, skills. So, as far as crafting is concerned, I'm pretty much dead set on all of it. But it's just a question of which one I want to use more, right? Hmm. You know, I'll try tools. Why not? Sure. I can learn a pickaxe and a logger's axe. Nice. I think I made the right choice. Oh, okay. So I've... Oh, I can do all of these then? Oh, okay. All right. Am I able to? There's no, like... Oh, it's a scenario progression. Okay. And night falls. So I had to assume that night is more dangerous than day. Help with making clothes greatly appreciated. Thank you. The foreman gave you a cape. This will be useful when you venture into certain territories. Alright. So you good to know? Ah, so it increases forest, mountain, and land and stuff like that. Okay, alright. That's cool. I do like that, how like certain pieces of equipment actually like kind of like give little boons to the things that you want to do. Sometimes each choice gives a percent completion of the overall task. Okay. Yeah, resting at the camp seems fair. Alright. Let's organize the defenses. As morning rises. Some workers decided to arm themselves in case they need to defend the shipment's cargo against brigands or grimfears. Use your talents for craftsmanship to repair and improve their shields. Finally completed the various tasks requested by Ulfric. He has rewarded you generously with objects you worked on. Ah. So, I have these mats. And I have a package. Oh, that's a quest item, right? Yeah. The right guard also had a quest symbol. Ah, alright. Well, let me just finish up what's here first. Of course, it's an essential material on a construction site of this size. You can find Kutul and Brenzus in Crowned Hills. Bring it back to us, we'll turn it into tools. I'm taking care of it. Fight the bunny. Hit. Whack. Oh. I'm getting better at this staff bonking nonsense, aren't I? Doo-doo. Oh, that's a level 2. It's a mountain goat. Time to kill. Kill the goat. Ow. Kill the goat. Yay. Hit. Oh, I walked right into that. That's fine, though. Whack. Oh. This goat's a little sturdier. Strong goat. Strong goat. But not strong enough. Haha. Level 3! Yay! So wait, does that give me any point second burn? Usually level ups mean point burns, don't it? Maybe not. Oh, I can... Oh, wait, hang on a second. There were some items there. That was neat. Oh. Fight the goat. Fight the goat! Ow. Smack. Oh, when it comes nighttime again, I'll be sure to... exploration of 5 required to discover this place. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's some ore I can gather up, as well as something to fight. Oh, I had to equip my new worker's cap. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. No, that's sap. There it is, doy. Brave adventurer wandering the world, beating up bunnies and goats. Absolutely. I am the bravest and most adventurous. No, don't hit me, goat. No. No. Oh, hello. A few bandits' bushes have grown near the road. Some of them are big enough to hide a small band of brigands. Really would be the ideal spot for an ambush. Oh. Get money from the bandit? Random event! Hey, alright, cool. What level are these boys? This level 1. Life 15? Yeah, I think I can handle that. Let's fight. Seriously? Oh no! Whack. Stop it! I do like they like kind of have a little banter in between. It's pretty neat. Ouch, you're hurting me! I mean, yeah. I surrender, I surrender! So does that mean I can talk to him? Is there any, like, parlay option? Nope. I guess not. Die, then. Clumsy. Yeah, I know. Yep. Right? That's, clever. After a few well-placed hits, the bandit flees without another mumbled demand. That's right. Get out of here. Get on out of here. Ooh. What is that? What was that? Oh, is that? Oh, there's another random event. A distracted botanist. Meet a botanist who explains to you that she lost her bag in a crevice. Plan a solution? Sure. I've increased my level in mountain. I am now mountain level 6. Give me that ore. This is really neat. I genuinely am into it. Okay, level up in mountain and mining. I'm a regular mountain person. Oh, I don't have the... Right, okay. So I've got the curl ore. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was a goat. Okay. Whack. Yeah, this really feels very much like a wizardry kind of a thing, except, you know, you're not really delving in a dungeon so much as just kind of wandering an open world. Well, a map. Oh, I got a Frappabore clog? What? Okay. Alright. I have no idea what that is, or what it's for. It doesn't look like the tooltip had any clues. I assume that feels like it's probably going to be important later. I got a horde, right? And I've got plenty of encumbrance space, so I think I can handle it. Crafting matter vendor item. Ah, got it. Bye. You have a present? Bye. I don't know why I forgot why I had to click on the actual button at the quest as opposed to talking to the NPCs. The more you practice your skills while collecting Kuddle, the more your Kuddle, the more your ability to extract ore increases. You can also use equipment to improve your abilities. You should be able to collect the Ranzus Melaine requested using the worker's hood she gave you. It is not beautiful, but it is effective. Yeah, that's fair. And let's immediately hide that, because... Sure. Ah, and there's the cash shop. Smack! There it is! Alright, fine. I guess I'll just continue to have my dumpy hood on, I suppose. Why not? Goat! Oh no, I'm sorry, goat. Rabbit. That is not a goat. That does not look like a goat. Goats don't look like that. If a goat looks like that, it is probably having a very bad day. Or you've offended a rabbit, one or the other. Yeah, give me a second, but, are you a rabbit? Yes, you're a rabbit, obviously. Even though it says mountain goat. Clearly a rabbit. Okay, now I can fight the goat. Oh, I think it's almost turning dark. I should probably get going. Whack. And a whack. Hey, and I leveled up. Awesome! Okay. Let's get home before night falls, just because this feels like one of those games where nightfall usually means bad things happen. After taking possession of the minerals you brought back to her, Melaine rewarded you for your work. I understand you need the services of a lumberjack? You're correct. We need timber for the building site. Go to the Crown Hills to the east, and you can find some. Oh, and while you're there, think about picking up some Supon too. We're always running low. Great idea, I'm on it. Okay. I wonder, if I wander around, if it'll get dark, then I can see that night guard again, maybe. Okay, that's not quite recovered yet. And chop the wood, chop the wood, chop the wood, choppy, choppy, choppies. Choppy woods. A rabbit goat? A goat bear? Nope, just a goat. The Earth Kingdom is really weird. Alright. Justinius. Okay, interesting. There's the pan that I need. And also a Varger, which is level 2. I am a lumberjack, and I am okay. And night falls. I'm going to fight this dog? Yes, dog. Whack! Ow, ow. Not bad, not bad. Cool. I'm getting good. This is really, really good. I really enjoy this. It definitely is a much slower paced game than others out there by leaps and bounds, obviously. But like, you know, it's just, it's really distinct. But then there is the question of that cash shop that came up, and that is something that I understand a lot of people had some big problems with, particularly the fact that, like, if you want to increase the number of skill slots available to you, the number of party members, it costs money, and that money cost is not cheap. Some areas have much more dangerous critters at night, but here in the starter area it doesn't make much difference, which makes sense, honestly. You know, that's fair. Hey there. Decided to close for the night. Do you hear that noise? Again, damned Orictus. See, during the day on the plains there are lovely little rabbits that we can hunt, but at night it is Orictus who rule these plains. They might not go hunting people down, but if you accidentally approach them, they'll get real angry. Don't be fooled by the curly exteriors, those fluffy critters can bite! What's more, they steal our damned provisions. How would you like to scare them away? Why not? It'll pass the time. Let's go. Alright, time to fight the bunnies. Again. Oh, angry. Die. Alright, I need to kill 3 more, or 5 more, rather. Skill slots and party slots make a huge difference in solo play, but considerably less in group. Got it. So the way to circumvent the cash gouging, the cash shop gouging, is to play with others. You know what? I mean, there are better ways to encourage people to come together, but I can't say I totally hate it. Think of it as a buy-to-play game with an unlimited free trial. You know what? Actually, that seems more possibly prudent. And it does have, like, a whole list of names here, so, like, I mean, there's people to play with. And the chat scroll on the bottom seems to be pretty active. The chat is actually kind of hidden by the logo there, but... Well, logo. The letters OPTV. But yeah. Feels like things are pretty active right now. Ooh. Is that something I can harvest? No, it's not. But this is something I can kill! There we go. Yep, I don't have... Oh, I do have the skill to collect this Varacius. Okay, got it. I think this is the last bunny I need to kill. At level 5, huzzah. Okay, yep, I've killed all the bunnies. I've slaughtered the Banu. Let's go ahead and turn it in. Look it, I got bunny! Do you hear the screams? Those are the Vargers. They roam the neighboring regions looking for easy prey. Dangerous, sometimes attack passers-by. Kill 5 to make the area safer, and I'll give you this shield as a reward. Oh. Takes more than Vargers to scare me, haha! I am Slayer of Bunnies and Puppies, here we go! Look at all these bunnies spawning in front of me. There we go. Time to kill the Doge. Hit. Walk. Bonk. Ow. And a bonk. Good stuff. Yeah, this definitely is like... Am I able to harvest this? Nope. This definitely is a very slow-paced game, which I appreciate. I also appreciate it's probably not everybody's cup of tea, but personally speaking, I don't hate the way this game does things, as far as this gameplay beats. Like I said, it feels very, very much like I'm playing somebody's virtual tabletop game. And I dig on that, especially as somebody who is a forever DM and is happy about that, as well as somebody who started DMing, you know, using a virtual tabletop, like very much like this, like making my own maps with things like Incarnate and stuff like that. This looks very similar, at least in terms of its art stylings. Oh, what is this? There are broken branches on the ground as if there was a recent struggle. Let's investigate. Okay, I've increased my perception and gotten better at forest. That's good. Increasing those skills seems like a good idea. Ow. I'm gonna need to be careful of my health here, though. I'm not in danger, but I am also getting beat up, and the XP is not shooting upwards enough to where I can, like, rely on a level up topping me off. So. But then again, this is my last puppy. So, I think we'll be alright. There we go. Alright, let's head back. Turn in. Get some rest. And then I think that will be it for the time being. Only because I do have some other stuff I do need to get done. But, gotta say, first impressions, very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is completely distinct. Like, it is very much unlike... I mean, I was drawing some analogs, right? To other experiences and other games and things like that. But as far as MMOs go, this is very different, and I like that. Oh, okay. So we have actually done all the quests. Perfect. All right. Did I get... Yeah, he did say he was going to give me a shield for that, right? Can I equip the shield? Yes, I can. All right, cool. Quarterstave isn't a two-handed weapon like I was suspecting it would be. All right. Go ahead and turn this stuff in. Why not? The more soup on trees you cut, the more you'll improve your lumberjack skills. Practice a little more with the soup on. Should be able to collect pan. I mean, yeah, I kind of had done. Hey, Ulrich. Seems like something's troubling you. I've just received a message from a passing traveler informing me that one of my team's carts has been blocked by a small landslide. What it means most is that I know there are some rather suggestive Grimfears in that corner of the hill. Aggressive. I said suggestive. The word was aggressive. What is wrong with me? Wow, reading comprehension failure. Can you go there and see if my men are in need of any help? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's finish this quest and then we'll call it a wrap. Jailhouse rocks. That's a good joke. Good joke, video game. Good joke. Well done. Gotta make a straight beeline for this thing here, though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't have the skills. Okay. Part of the hill has collapsed, making the road normally used by local laborers impassable. I feel like I need to repel the Grimfers first. Before I start doing anything. Oh. That's a nasty boy. Think I'll be alright though. Oops, I didn't heal. Well, I do have some healing potions, so I think I'll be alright. Yeah, I'll be fine. Bonk. Critical hit, bonk. Yay. Glug. Alright. Okay, now that I've dealt with that, let's go ahead and split the stones. After a few hits with the pickaxe, you have already managed to unlock one of the wheels. There are only the other three wheels and the other 5 carts. You can learn anything new during this task, except that breaking stones is tedious. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Looks like you also picked up a bunch of bandages, yep. Before returning to their task, the hunters thank you for having repaired their bows. Though your conversations with the hunters, you learn more about how to craft a good bow. Nice. And let's repair the sickles. Complete the tower construction quests. Ah, that was the last one. Now, did you fix the few broken sickles? The convoy's botanists are able to start harvesting some local plants. They will be able to produce an oil, allowing materials to slide over rocks. After studying all of these sickles, you are confident you could forge new ones. A pretty dagger can be found near the body of one of the Grimfairs. You approach it to carefully examine it and decide to take it with you. Certainly come in handy one day. Following all these adventures, the convoy can finally leave for the site. So does that mean I have a dagger now? Ooh. It's not... Yeah, it's slightly better than what I've got now, yeah? Yeah, 7 piercing versus 4 blunt. But I also have a +4 to that? Presumably because of a lack of knowledge, right? Or skill. Yeah, I've got like... Okay, yeah, so I've been using the staff so much. So if I like go around then... Alright, so reason would stand. If I go around stabbing things... I should improve in my stabby. Wow, this really does do a lot of damage even without the skill bonus, though. Wow. Okay. So how much did that improve my skill, then? Rudiment, very small. Okay, that's very, very tiny XP gains. Maybe I have to be more on level? Possibly? Oh, one shot! Yeah, I just saw the dagger XP. Yeah, definitely seems like it probably should be fighting things that are more on level. If I want to. I mean, I could just run around and grind it up, right? But it's just definitely not more efficient. Then again, there is also value in, like, grinding it up anyway in order to get levels? Well, anyway. These are questions I'm kind of like pondering a little too hard. I'll fight along the way, but I'm going to turn in and then call that a wrap. Let me go ahead and slaughter this goat here. Whack. Oh. Yeah, this is going well.
It
Oh, I guess I finished the... All right, I don't have to turn in. All right, so that was the turn in. All right, you know what? Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, this is very fascinating. This is really, really fascinating. Hey! Arakismo, very sorry to bow out just as you say hello. I'm sorry about that, friend. But even if you're just saying hi now, we do have much more streams coming down the week. As you can see, Monday, September 19th, MJ is going to be playing some Sag. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, friend. I apologize. I don't know if I'll be playing this again, but I kind of want to. I certainly want to, like, keep this installed and kind of, like, pick it out later on. It's okay. All right, good to know. This is fascinating. This is a very interesting game. Right. Back to the schedule for the rest of the week. Monday, September 19th, 2 p.m. Eastern, MJ is going to be playing World of Warships. She actually had to move that stream that was planned on Saturday forward to Monday, so she's pulling double duty on Monday. So, World of Warships at 2 o'clock Eastern, and then that same night at 8 p.m. Eastern, she'll be playing Warframe. So, Warships first, Warframe second. Tuesday, September 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern, she'll be live once again with some Guild Wars 2. And then Wednesday, September 21st, provisionally, I will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern with Elite Dangerous. I say provisionally because I kind of feel like I need to give Frontier Developments time to fix their mess. They done goofed again. So we'll see if maybe they have that set up. So I might change that, but the plan is 2 p.m. Eastern, Elite Dangerous. The absolute point of fact, however, after that, 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be joining MJ once again for another episode of our Backseat Streaming. So, until then, thank you so very much to everybody for watching, whether you are doing so live or on demand. And thank you to everybody for all the support that you provide to Massively Overpowered, whether you're doing so by watching the streams, reading what we have to write on the website, or whether you're doing generous things like subscribing to the channel, donating bits to the channel, whitelisting the ads on the site, or if you're one of our amazing Patreon supporters. No matter what you do, top to bottom, you are the fuel that keeps Massively OP running. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for some double dose of MJ. Until then, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye!